Hi, I'd like to introduce you to Columbia Theological Seminary and give you a little overview of our life and community together, as well as the opportunities for learning, growth, and study here. First of all, I want to go over just a few points that come from our official mission statement. Columbia Theological Seminary is an educational institution of the Presbyterian Church USA and a community of theological inquiry and formation for ministry in the service of the Church of Jesus Christ. And we seek to witness to God's creative power, redemptive action, transforming justice, and reconciling love in a pluralistic society and interdependent world. We also seek to educate women and men for leadership in ordained and lay ministries. And we particularly lifted these words as official words from our official statements to highlight the kinds of things that we are about. Now, we really want to share with you the wonderful benefits of Decatur, Georgia. Now, when a lot of folks hear about Columbia Seminary, they think Columbia in New York, perhaps. But instead, we are in Decatur, Georgia, which is part of the Atlanta metro area. We are located just 6 miles east of the city of Atlanta. And we have a beautiful 60-acre campus in an older residential neighborhood. And we also exist within walking distance of the city of Decatur. And Decatur has a wonderful vibrant life to it, a city that's doing well, lots of festivals for every occasion you could think of, and a lot of local places to shop and to eat. And Decatur also represents a vast diversity of cultures, which means that the ministry settings that are literally in your backyard, right in your front doorstep, especially if you live on our campus, are endless in terms of the kinds of opportunities you could have for your supervised ministry and other ministry training opportunities. So I just want to go over a few particular points that we think that makes Columbia stand out. We have a strong and diverse faculty who have a very deep commitment to the church and ministry. If you're in ministry for any time at all, then you will probably recognize many of the names of our faculty members. They write many of the textbooks and articles that are used in seminaries across the world. But also our faculty are very deeply committed to the church. All of them are active in congregations, so they're not just reflecting on experiences from years past in the church, but they are continuing to be active and involved in local congregations, and that provides a wonderful setting for them to stay in tune with the way that the church is changing. And especially along the lines of the way that the church is changing in regard to the 21st century, just a small sampling of some of the topics that we are addressing in our courses right now at this moment. Christian and Muslim relations, Jesus and hip-hop, youth and young adult, in-reach and outreach, and transformational leadership. We offer a residential focus, which means most of our students do live on campus, although we do have a number of students who live off campus and a number of part-time students. And we have a very strong worship life together. And so our student body is not all that large, but it is diverse. And so you can imagine the benefits of diversity in an intimate setting where you definitely can't run from difference, but instead you're invited to live in a worship community with people who are very, very different from you, ranging from all kinds of ethnic backgrounds, as well as denominational backgrounds and life stages. And as I mentioned before, we have a wonderful access to urban, suburban, rural, and immigrant ministry experiences and engagement right here in our backyard. So we offer several programs. First of all, we offer the Master of Divinity program, which is a 3-year program if taken full-time. and includes a balanced diet of coursework as well as practical training, and that program is a total of 93 credit hours. We also offer a Master of Arts in Practical Theology degree, or MAPT. Within this degree, we offer 4 concentrations: Christian education, Christian leadership, pastoral care or pastoral theology, and worship. And within this degree, if taken full-time, it's 2 years. And if you are in this degree program, you will spend 27 credit hours dedicated to one of these areas. So you really get to concentrate very specifically into one of these areas. Now we also offer the Master of Arts in Theological Studies, the MATS, and within this program you would choose a specialization in church history, ethics, New Testament, Old Testament, or theology. And this degree is specifically tailored for those who are interested in ministry in more academic settings. So this degree does not have the practical ministry requirements as the other degrees do. And then we also have, we're very pleased to offer the dual degree program between the Master of Divinity and the Master of Arts in Practical Theology. Now this program is 4 years if taken full time, but the advantages to this program are the well-rounded curriculum and training of the Master of Divinity, combined with the focus and depth of the concentration of the Master of Arts in Practical Theology. And this is a relatively new program, but it is becoming very popular because we are finding that many students come to us and they want the broad training for pastoral ministry, but they also have a particular area of passion that they really want to deepen while they are here in seminary. And we also offer several advanced programs. We offer the Master of Theology, which is a 1-year program that's intended to supplement the Master of Divinity. And we have a Doctor of Ministry program with several tracks within that, and a Doctor of Educational Ministry. And then we also offer a Doctor of Theology in Pastoral Care and Counseling. And we don't want to ignore the nuts and bolts questions. First off within all of those questions is finances. And so we are pleased to offer academic scholarships for entering students. This academic scholarship application can be found on our website, and you download that and send it in to us. And that application includes an essay and some other material for submission. And just note the March 15th deadline for that. And we also offer institutional need-based aid that comes in the form of a grant and work study program. And we are very excited to be able to continue to offer this program, which covers the cost of tuition for eligible full-time basic degree students. And so this is something that if you're accepted, then you fill out this application afterwards, and we work out those details with you. But most of our students are on institutional need-based aid, and they work just a few hours a week in an office on campus, usually as part of their work study. And then finally, we also do accept federal loan programs, but we really encourage all other sources first, because we realize that it's a tough world out there in terms of economics, and that pastors usually don't make very much money, and so we want to be sensitive to that and sensitive to the overall picture of how you're structuring your life and imagining your future. And the words resilient and imaginative have been words that we've been using recently to characterize the types of leaders that we are seeking to form. Resilient in the sense that leaders, whether they're in nonprofit ministry, in advocacy programs, or in traditional pastoral ministry, are strong, they're rooted, grounded in Christ, and imaginative in the sense that they're creative and brave when facing the changing challenges of the world. We hope that you will come and visit us and experience firsthand the experience of Columbia, we have seminary weekends twice a year in November and also in February. And these are not just times where we're only seeking to tell you about Columbia, but we are inviting you to come and to discern, to meet with students, professors, staff, as well as other people who are also on the journey, who are looking at seminary and wondering, what's next for me? What is God calling me to? And what seminary is the right place for me? And so we find that many of our students tell us that when they went through seminary weekend, it was a very powerful time of discernment and a time of community for them. So we invite you to check us out, and you can register online. And when you come, we cover all of the expenses involved once you're here on campus. So we cover your lodging and your meals. So you're welcome to check us out online and register online, or give us a call and ask any questions that you may have. In closing, I simply want to go over a few key opportunities why many are choosing Columbia. We have rich opportunities to experience ministry in all kinds of settings, from urban to rural to suburban and everywhere in between. We have a dedicated faculty and staff that is diverse, that cares about the individual. And we also have a brand new Broyles Leadership Center with a lot of high-tech technology that we are beginning to incorporate into our curriculum and into our way of life. We also do pretty well at connecting graduates with organizations and churches for job placements. And we also love to provide opportunities as alumni and lifelong learners. Throughout the year, we have dozens of courses and conferences and all kinds of opportunities for continuing education, for continuing ministry partnership. And we really find that as a Columbia alum, that you have a community that goes with you, a learning community in which you can continue to connect, learn, and to grow. And so I thank you for this opportunity to share a little bit about Columbia, and we invite you to come and check us out. Thank you.